Straight to the point. Work it, baby. Went to this club just the other night. I was hanging out with some of my friends. This girl walked in, she was out of sight. And this is how my story began. She looked at me, licked her lips up and down. I looked down below, I thought my zipper was down. But she was a straight to the point woman who knew just what she needed. She was a straight to the point woman, satisfaction guaranteed. Check this out. I kept my cool, y'all, I ain't no fool. You gotta be careful what you put on your plate. But the way that girl was licking her lips, I just had to hear what she had to say. We went to the dance floor and I held her tight. And she whispered something in my ear. I could feel my body aching. Let's go to the Super 8. Baby, let's get the hell out of here. We went out the back door, got into my car. Before I could leave the parking lot, she was taking off them drawers. She was straight to the point woman who knew just what she needed. She was a straight to the point woman, satisfaction guaranteed. Now listen, we went to the motel, oh we had some fun. Now every time I hear her name, my motor starts to run. Cause she was straight to the point woman who knew just what she needed. Straight to the point woman, satisfaction guaranteed. She was a straight to the point woman who knew just what she needed. She was a straight to the point woman, satisfaction guaranteed. Little girl so good I hit it one time. One time. I had hit it 2 times. Woo! Little girl so good I had hit it 3 times. Woo! Little girl so good I had hit it 3 times. She was a straight to the point woman who knew just what she needed. She was a straight to the point woman, satisfaction guaranteed. She was a straight to the point woman who knew just what she needed. She was a straight to the point woman, satisfaction guaranteed. Crossers Road Band, take me home. Bang!
But this Preston Brandon, we got a great opportunity right this moment. And you don't get opportunities like this many times because a lot of times you don't see the person behind the person that making music and stuff. But right now, I got the opportunity to have in the studio with me right now the CEO of Stone River Records. And that's the label that Big G sings on. And we want to welcome to the mic the CEO of Stone River Records, Cynthia Vaughan.
Thank you, Preston. It's so nice to be here.
Look, not because me and G are friends, but Big G is one of my favorite artists. And I want to start off, how did you come to become the record company for Big G? How did you discover Big G, or did he call you? Let's talk about the beginning of the relationship between Stone Records and Big G.
Well, we started in 2003. I met Big G back around 2001. We did investments together. He also buying properties, so we did investments together.
Okay.
And I heard some of his music, and he had a CD out called Stepping Out.
Mm-hmm.
And I liked the music, and I was asking him, what was his plans in the future? And he said, well, he wants to continue to move forth and continue writing and creating music. And I had an idea of starting a record company. And I saw the promise in him.
Okay.
And I wanted to have him as one of my artists.
Okay. Now, how did you come up with the name Stone River Records? That just came to you in your head?
Well, that was an idea that G had of using that record company. And the one that I was thinking of when he suggested Stone River Records, I liked that one better. So it was really from him, Stone River Records. Okay. And I took it on and started a business with that label.
Okay. Now let me do this. Let me play a song by Big G, and then we're coming right back. And we'll be right back. We're talking to Stone River Records, and we're talking to the CEO, Miss Cynthia Vaughn. We'll be right back after this song by Big G.
Here we go again. Y'all feeling all right? Are there any lovers over here tonight? Are there any lovers in the house tonight? I'm looking for someone to love me right. Go back tonight. Now listen. Friday night and I'm out on the town. I'm just out here looking around for some love tonight. I'm looking for someone to love me right. Now listen. My baby left town with my best friend. I hope I never see them again. Keep them out of my sight. Now that she's gone, from now on I'll start living my life. All I know that I'm doing fine. She's done this before. It's not the first time, but it's all good. It's out and understood, yes it is. I'm ready for love and I'm ready tonight. I'm looking for love. I'm looking tonight for a little body heat. Someone to make sweet love to me. You know something? I'm looking for the kind of girl that knows how to make a man feel like a man. You know, somebody that can make your toes curl up. You know what I'm talking about. Now, let me tell you something. She don't have to be a beauty queen. An everyday girl will do. She'll never have to look for love. All the things that she won't, I will do. If you're out there somewhere tonight, and your man not treating you right, I'm looking for love. I'm looking for someone to love me right. She don't have to be a beauty queen, just as long as she can love me right. I'm looking for someone to love me right. Now, wait a minute. Here we are on Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers in the house. And like I say every year, I like to say Happy Father's Day to the mothers who have to be mothers and fathers. But right now, we're getting back to the point. You know how sometimes when you've done all you can do, and you feel like you just can't do anymore, here it is. There it goes. Now listen. As the days come to an end, my love for you is still strong. It's not so easy to say goodbye to yesterday. I didn't think it would last so long. Memories of the past, they just won't let me be. Never thought I'd feel this way before. I never thought it would happen to me. But when love comes down, here come the tears. Pain all in your heart. When you look back over the years, let me be by myself, cry by myself, talk to myself, and ask myself, was it me? I had a guy with a bottle of water for me a little while ago, because, you know, I'll be able to do white shit all around my mouth and y'all won't say nothing. But saying, look at that nasty scoundrel right there. I have to take care of these lips. As the days come to an end, my love for you is still strong. Not so easy to say goodbye to yesterday. I didn't think it would last so long. I'm doing it again. Memories of the past, they just won't let me be. Never thought I'd feel this way before. I never thought it would happen to me. But when love comes down, here come the tears. Pain all in your heart. When you look back, sing it with me. Over the years, let me be by myself, cry by myself, talk to myself, and ask myself, was it me? Said I'd rather be by myself, cry by myself, talk to myself, and ask myself, was it me? Now listen, we're gonna take you on one more journey. Something inside of me, something I cannot explain. I'm thinking about you and the love we share. So deep inside of me, makes me keep calling your name when I think about you and the love we share. Baby, baby, I can't stop thinking about you. No matter how hard I try, can't stop thinking about you and the love we share. I can't stop thinking about you. Now listen, no matter how I try, can't stop thinking about you and the love we share. Now listen, wait a minute. If you're out there somewhere tonight and your man's not treating you right,
I'm looking, I'm looking, I'm looking.
say it again.
I'm looking for someone to love me.
She don't have to be a beauty queen, just as long as she
I'm
can
looking,
love
I'm
you right.
looking, I'm looking.
Looking for
I'm
someone
looking for
to love
someone
me
like I always say, he's one of my favorite artists. And I like that song there. So let's talk about Big G. Where do the music come from? Do you go out and buy the music, or he writes the music, or how do you get the songs that he records?
Well, everything comes from him. He creates the music himself. He have the idea in his head, and he start first with the lead guitar, because that's what he plays, is the lead guitar as well as the bass. So he put down the lead guitar from his head, and also the bass. Then from there, he usually do the keyboards. And by that time, he have the music already, a good idea how he want the song to go. So everything is coming from him. He put everything down, and then he goes back and he will decide on how he want the background.
Well, do he? Okay, he make the track before he write the song.
Yes.
That's a little different, ain't it? Because most time the artists have a song, then they go out and try to find somebody to do the track music.
Right.
So he creates the beat.
He creates the beat is in his head, and then after that he puts the song down. So he might have like a lead guitar come in, and he'll tell him to listen to it. Mm-hmm. He wants it just like that, but enhanced a little bit.
Well, he like James Brown, because James Brown we used to get an idea to a beat, and then he writes a song. Most of the artists today, they don't write their own music.
Correct.
And they don't even put the beat to it. Somebody giving them the music, and then somebody else got to create the beat and the music to it. The lyrics and everything is done by somebody else. So
and that's one of the things for the band. They have to learn his music, and they can't guess at what it should sound like. They have to learn it sound by sound. Because
that's the same thing James Brown did.
Right.
James Brown said he can take any band in 20 minutes, he can teach them to play his music. And
G is hard on him because, again, he knows how it's supposed to sound, and we won't let him. When he plays in front of people, he want them to hear the music like it is on the CD.
Well, every time I've been to a concert, it sounds just like the music. Sometimes I say, well, he must be playing a soundtrack, but the band be up there. But look, let's do this. Let's take another song. We're coming right back. If you're just tuning in, you're listening to Stone River Records CEO, Cynthia Vaughn, and we're talking about Big G and all his fantastic music. We'll give you a chance to hear some of his music right now. We're coming right back. If you got a show or you're a promoter and you want to book Big G and his band, when we come back, we're going to tell you how to book Big G and the Total Control Band.
Hello, may I speak to Mr. G?
Speaking.
This is Ms. Vaughn from the Division of Child Support. We're calling to inform you that your son is 18 years old today, and this will be your last paycheck that we'll be taking child support from. Thank you. Have a good day.
Oh, my Lordy, what a beautiful day. I just can't believe the news I got. I hope it's true. I just got a phone call and it made my day. Oh, yeah, I'll soon find out whether it's true or not. I gotta check this. For 18 years I've been paying this woman, yeah, and I never missed a day. I got a call from child support, said the end is coming, yeah. I can't believe it's been 18 years. This is the last paycheck she's gonna get from me. From now on, this is how it's gonna be. Don't you call my house, don't you ring my cell phone. You have no reason to call me whatsoever. I've done right by you for 18 years, now go to hell on. Oh yeah, I just can't believe it's true. This thing started long time ago. I remember it just like it was yesterday. Me and you and some of your girls went to a Big G show. Yeah, see, you didn't know I liked Big G. I was at that show too. But you didn't know that I was at that show too, yeah. Standing on the 5th row watching everything you did. That is when I saw my best friend all over you. You know, I always had a feeling something was going on between you two. I came home that night, packed my bags, paid support for 18 years. Now you can kiss my bag. This is the last paycheck that you're gonna get from me. You have no reason to call me whatsoever. From now on, this is how it's gonna be. I don't care if you get mad, I just don't care. Don't you call my house, don't you ring my cell phone, yeah. My son needs anything, he can call me himself. I've done right by you for 18 years, now go to hell. Speaking about my son, he know I love him. Check this. My son can call me each and every day. No matter who I'm with or where I'm at, he's always mine. But if you and I pass on the street, don't you look my way. I just might pick up something and throw it at you. For 18 years, girl, you pulled my chain. Had me like a pit bull on a rope. Every time I got a raise, you took me straight to the main. Oh, yeah. This is the last paycheck she's gonna get from me. I hope you saved some money, because if you didn't, you're out of luck. From now on, this is how it's gonna be. And you know, I don't wish you bad luck. I really don't wish you anything. Don't you call my house, don't you ring my cell phone. I tell you what, let me take that back. There's one more thing I want to wish you. I've done right by you for 18 years, now go to hell on, yeah. This song is for all you people, whether it be a man or woman, that pay their child support. I know sometimes it gets hard, but at least if you do the best you can, then you can feel good about the whole situation. Oh, yeah.
We're right back. You're listening to WCLM Radio, 1450 AM on your AM dial. You can also pick us up on TuneIn Radio or on the internet at WCLMRadioOnline.com. And I got the opportunity to talk to the big shots here today. I got Stone River Records in the house, and we're talking about Big G and his band, the Total Control Band. How many CDs? I know you can't give me. I know he's got a lot of CDs. So approximately how many you think he has out?
Well, he has a total of right now 20 CDs.
Well, you're a good manager because you know exactly. Most bosses don't know what you got.
Well, I do all the copyright.
Okay.
I take care of the CD covers and put everything together. So he has 17 Southern Soul.
Okay.
He has 2 gospel.
Okay.
And he has 1 Christmas CD.
Oh, okay.
And we're working on 1 Southern Soul now to come out in the near future.
All right, let me ask you this. Out of all those songs, most CDs got maybe, 10 songs on them. Sometimes they got more. What is your favorite Big G tune?
That's
you
hard
like
to
them.
say.
I know you like them all.
I like them all. That's hard to say. Last Paycheck has been the number 1 CD of Big G so far.
Yeah, I know why. Everybody trying to get to that last paycheck.
Yeah. Somebody Like You is one of my favorite, and Love Me Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I know in this gospel, I like Humble Myself. And we play that a lot here, and everybody said, who is that? I said, that's Big G. Don't he sing the other music? I said, no, he sang music. You know, you can't label music other music. Patti LaBelle did gospel, and she did the R&B. But to Patti LaBelle, it was music. So some of the things that are going on in the future for Big G, are y'all looking to do TV? Is he going to be an actor, or he's going to stick strictly to singing? Do he plan to produce somebody else? And then give the number how they can contact you or your booking agent. I don't know. Do you book, or you got an agent that books for Big G?
No, I book for Big G.
Okay.
And One of his gifts is a storyteller.
Yeah.
He writes, again, his own music, but he's also thinking about writing for others.
Okay.
So we are in the avenue of maybe working with another artist, and he'll write for that person. But he stays so busy with his music, we don't
Right.
ever have time. What we're doing now is a lot of videos.
Okay.
We videos a lot of his CDs, so you can go on YouTube and just put in Big G, and you should see probably about 8 or 9.
No, you see more than that, because I've been on there looking. Some of them got 50 and 60,000 views on them. So he's real hot on the YouTube. Now, if somebody wanted to have a show and wanted to book Big G, how can they get in contact with you?
You can call me on my cell phone, which is 804-615-2196, or leave a message on my voicemail, which is 804-232-5300, or email me. And my email address is bigsounds@gmail.com. So that's 2 G's, BIGGSOUNDS@gmail.com.
Let me ask you this. With the music and radio stations now, a lot of, most of the radio stations want to play the hip-hop and the rap, and they play to a younger audience. What kind of response or what kind of reaction do you get from different radio stations? Because there's not a lot of radio stations that will play what we call the classic soul and the southern soul and this type of music, because everybody want to play that hip-hop.
And you're right. Mostly now, going south, you hear Big G all the time.
Right.
But coming north is a difference. On the weekends, you probably will hear it if a DJ has the ability to play what he wants to play. Wclm has been able to keep his music out in the Richmond area. Wclm is the only radio station that I know in this area that plays Southern Soul, and we appreciate you so much for that. Thank you.
And then we got, I do a syndicated show out of Alabama with Louis D. He plays Big G music, and I think he's on maybe 5 different radio stations. So I know whatever station he's on, they get opportunity here. And I know when I go south in my travels, his stuff is real big.
Yes.
Especially a lot of folks don't understand, but they said beach music, which is a white audience. A lot of the beach music stations play Big G, and he's very big heading south, like you said. But when you get to Richmond, something about Richmond, you got to get away from Richmond. I don't know what it is. Even though we're here, but you got to get big everywhere except here for to be accepted right here where you live and where you grew up, where you come from. I don't know if you caught the show last week. We did a couple of Big G's videos, and we did a family reunion up in Buckingham County.
Oh, okay.
And everybody up there knew Big G. They said, "Oh, I know him. He used to play football." So I think that's close to where he grew up. But everybody up in Buckingham County, where I went up there to the family reunion. Not my family, but I was invited because they watched the TV show, and they talked about Big G in his football days. So
everybody knew him from football. That was his number one love.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So what you got coming up in the future as far as Big G? Is he going to continue doing a lot of concerts, or he going to be in the studio more, or what's up for Big G?
Well, we have a show this weekend at the Innsfield Peanut Festival. That's
Okay.
October the 1st.
Okay.
And he's going to be on from 6 to 8 p.m. We also have a show on the 8th.
6 to 8 p.m., that's 2 hours.
2 hours. He very
They're gonna
seldom
work
do a
him.
2-hour show.
Yeah, that's not
But,
normal for a 2-hour show.
No, but he's going to have a 2-hour time period. He probably do an hour and 45 minutes and then give another 15 minutes for meet and greet.
Okay, and the band to warm up and stuff.
Yes.
Now, let me ask you about the band. 'Cause a lot of bands and gospel groups hard to keep everybody together. So I know Big G's band. Most of the members been with him from day one. So how do you keep a band together?
Well, we pay them. We pay them.
Well, that's a good good reason to stay together.
if they perform, they know they're gonna get paid. I make sure they get paid.
Okay.
So as well as we treat them as family. You know, we're fortunate to have the band very good, loyal people, and again, we try to just do different things together to keep us tight knit. Okay. So I appreciate them. They learn the music, and again, G can be hard on music because again, it's his, and he knows how it should sound. Right. But we're very fortunate to have band members who have been with us a long time, and they, and they want to be there. They want to learn the music.
Well, the band, when they play, they tight.
Thank you.
That's one tight band. Now, like James Brown did, are you going to come up with a CD with just the band like James Brown used to do the JBs? He produced the JBs, and they'll just do instrumentals. And sometimes he'll come on and say a few words. Is that in the future to produce the band, or just the band gonna stay with Big G?
Well, the band gonna stay with Big G because again, Big G is the artist. Right. And if we change band members, and that happens sometimes, I promote Big G. Okay. But the band needs to be tight. Right.
So you got to rehearse.
Got to rehearse.
Okay. All right. Anything else you'd like to tell our listeners before you go? I know you got a busy schedule, and
well, I just want to say thank you for supporting Big G. Again, Stone River Records have been around since 2003, and have plans to continue to be here, getting stronger each year. And again, we just appreciate the support we get for Big G. And if anything you need, or you can always give me a call, and we'll see if we can help you.
All right, let me ask you this. I forgot even to ask you this. What made Big G do a gospel CD? We didn't talk about the gospel part.
Well, that's where his roots are. Okay. Big G started as gospel when he was a teenager. Matter of fact, he was approached and asked to travel with one of the gospel groups. Okay. And his love for football, it was just hard for him to do.
Do both, yeah.
Do both. But that's his roots.
Okay. Well, his gospel CD is great, and we play it here all the time. And it's very rare you got an artist that can do both. Some can just do gospel, and some can just do, secular music. But it's a few like Patti LaBelle or Al Green that can do both. So Big G is very talented. And also, Big G got his own radio show. I can't leave that out. You can hear him every Friday at 3 o'clock right here at WCLM. And he's pushing other Southern Soul artists, which you don't find that often, where another artist will push another artist. But he comes on, and he's keeping Southern Soul music alive, and he give a lot of other artists breaks to be heard here in Richmond that would never get an opportunity to be heard unless it, came from him. So we want to thank Stone River Records for allowing him to come, because some of y'all big time record companies don't want your artists to do nothing but work for y'all and push y'all record companies. But it's good. For the last 30 minutes, we've been talking with Stone River Records CEO Cynthia Vaughn. We're going to close out the show with more music by Big G, and I'll see you later.
Don't stop. Bring it out.